What is up, guys? Welcome back to another skate video. Today we're going over a few things that EA need to change like as fast as possible. And I'll be honest, the very first thing on my list was just fixing the replay editor, because at this point it is so glitchy. But we do know when that will be happening now. So we'll have to wait for this one, but it's one I'm really upset about. There is these like stutters every once in a while on the replays. Oh, and this thing, we'll get into that. That is also something they need to fix. I think that's a bit easier. I am just very excited for the replay editor to get keyframes and different FOV settings and stuff like that. And here we see it again, like a weird error message. I would really want to like be able to get rid of this. I was doing a bunch of challenges the other day and I kept not being able to join because of that message. But yeah, the top priority for me is getting a replay editor in here, because it is fun to cruise around in the world. But I'd love to like actually use that and get some clips. Because when you've done all the challenges, you can cruise around, of course, but I feel like I want something more to do, so I've kind of just been turning the game off once I've like completed everything. But we'll have to wait till December. Oh, see, now I got that. Yeah, now I got the error message that I can't start this challenge. Gotta like decline. Oh my god, man. Okay, there we go. I really want to show you something in this line challenge right here. Shut up, V. So let's say I don't grind the curved rail. Oh, wait a minute. I still need the bearing. I think I'm gonna complete the challenge now with only having completed the points goal. So when I go back and I want to do all challenges at once to get the final goal as well, it's super annoying that the points aren't resetting, because it can be a bit difficult to know where you're at in the line. And I know you could kind of keep up with like your line score down there in the bottom, but it should just be up there, honestly. Oh my god. I have completed this one before, so I'm not even gonna get anything from it. I just want to prove the point. That needs to be fixed. If you're a regular footed skater in Skate 1, 2, and 3, you've probably encountered the Goofy Propaganda glitch. And that means that even though you're regular, sometimes you will just be launching at your session marker in Goofy stance. Or like if you go try a challenge or something in those games. Well, I haven't experienced that in this new skate, but I have figured that, you know, they would obviously get a new glitch to replace it. And that is the voice setting. Could you hear that? That's the female voice setting, and I have went in and I've changed that so many times. I think it's in here, right? See, it keeps going to voice type B for me, so I have to. This is like the 6th time I'm doing this. The funny thing is, I was playing with the old potato, and he said he was pretty sure he had set it to a male voice, but he's never actually heard anything. So I don't know what's up with that. That could use some fixing too. Another thing that needs fixing pretty soon is just sometimes I get like a glitch with the grabs where it just won't grab. I'm having a hard time replicating it right now, but I think there's like a certain timing where it just doesn't want to do it. Ah man, I can't replicate it right now. But that might be something to look into. I don't know if you guys have tried that as well. Please let me know in the comment section, so I would know if it's just me who's being crazy. Okay, this next one might just be me, but I actually really like the way that the laser flips are looking in the game. I think they look pretty good. But if we go into Switch, I don't know what it is, but I don't really like how the Switch lasers are flipping. I think there's something off about it, and it does look kind of like the trajectory of the flip changes a little bit in the air. You see? It's kind of like it starts like switch varial heel actually, and then it like gets an extra push. I don't know. It just looks a little janky. So I would want that to get fixed in the future as well. If I do a 180 trick, I'm staying in Fakie, or True Switch as you would probably call it in the earlier games. You find it in gameplay settings under controls, and it's just a really nice feature, but I would like to see an expansion on it. And I would love to know what you guys think about this as well. But the thing is, right now we can do a 180 trick and then we're in true switch, or holding Fakie as they say here. And I can just do my tricks as long as I don't turn around. But I'm losing speed here. I'd kind of want to push and not have it reset into the stance I'm in. So now it kind of thinks I'm goofy. So flipping over here, it would mean that like I could skate switch in my regular stance. I would like some setting where I could push and it stays in true switch for my stance, if that makes any sense. It would basically feel a lot like Skater XL, I guess, because in Skater XL, switch and Fakie is basically the same as normal and nollie. You're just riding the other way. And I think that's what I would like. I actually think the next one ties in a little bit to that error message. I would love to just be able to go into, it's probably in general, if we could hide like everything on screen. Let's just try to do that. Name tags, scoring, D-pad, liquid visualizers off. Is that what I can turn off of like the on-screen stuff? Wait a minute. Allow teleport. Why can I not turn this one off? Why is it on everyone? I'm pretty sure I had that not at everyone. But okay, so this is all I can turn off on the screen, which is honestly kind of annoying. You can still see the compass up there and you can still see like the challenges floating around. If I just want like a really chill experience, I would love to just turn everything off. I think that has to be a feature. Oh wow. That's the way I've always filmed my Skate 3 videos, because it's always been about like the park I'm skating or the clips we're getting. It's never really been about the points, which, you know, now it's pretty close, but we'd also need to be able to get rid of the compass. And if we see a challenge like floating in the back there, that also kind of ruins it. The next thing on my list has something to do with like pop height and flick speed. I don't really understand how it's working at the moment, but if I'm like crouched all the way down, this should give me a high pop no matter what in my theory. But sometimes if you kind of flip slow, it actually doesn't really give you that high of a jump, as you see there. I jumped higher because I flicked harder. I would love a system where you could kind of change that to your liking, because I know some people might like it. But in my opinion, I would like it to always pop the highest if I'm fully crouched. Now, right now I'm riding a nollie. If I kind of take the stick back into like a nose manual position, you can see I'm not as crouched. This is how I would like to control the pop height. And then the speed of the flick should determine the speed of the trick. But it doesn't really seem to do that. Even though I'm low crouched like this, you know, this is full crouch. This should give me the high pop. Now we're kind of adjusting to a lower pop. But if I flick fast, I'm still gonna pop just as high. And I don't really like that. But I think it just kind of makes sense. Like, how high you pop is how high you're crouching. So if you're not that crouched, it'll be like a lower trick. Maybe if it's like a quick trick, that's fair. But if you're all the way crouched, I think no matter what, you should get your maximum pop height. Let me know what you think, if you disagree or agree. And the last thing I would love to see a fix to is the grind assist. Right now, I actually think I'm playing with quite a bit of grind assist. Yeah, 15 just to make challenges a bit easier. But once the replay editor is working, I'm only getting clips with 0 grind assist. But I think there's something wrong with it at this point. I think if I'm still like a little bit off, it will land me on there. Oh, this message is so annoying, dude. Okay, now it's actually kind of working the way I want it to. No, not on that one. I don't feel like I should have landed on that one. So I think there's still like a little bit of grind assist, even though it is at 0. I don't know if I should have landed in that one either. Why is it slow motion all of a sudden? Ooh. I nollied out of a Smith grind. What is happening? Why is the game like that? If we could just play offline, maybe that would help. Ah man, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of slow motion, then it's not. That one I probably deserve to land there. Maybe I'll take that back. I still feel like they should look into the grind assist. Something is going on there. And that was actually everything for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the very next video, have it good and peace out.